Okay, so now let's discuss all about Microsoft PowerPoint. So we are familiar about Microsoft PowerPoint. So it is a presentation software developed by Microsoft. So it is a standard component of the company's Microsoft Office suite software, and it is bundled together with Word, Excel, and other Office productivity tools. So the program uses slides to convey information rich in multimedia. So the term slide refers to the slide projector, which is software effectively replaces. So we are familiar about Microsoft PowerPoint. So this is one of the example of Microsoft PowerPoint wherein you can present your output or your presentation using slide. So this is one of the example of PowerPoint presentation that I use using Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so let's discuss also figure 3.2, a Microsoft PowerPoint. So in interface, so as you can see here in the picture, number one, it is a slide and outline pane. So as you can see in the picture here, number one, that is slides and outline pane. So it contains all the text from the slide if text has been added correctly. That is slides and outline pane. Number two, as you can see here in the picture, number two, it includes images, text, charts, graph, audios, and videos. So wherein you can paste or you can click or put text here in the stage. Number three, the notes pen. So it is used to provide long description for complex graphics or audio added to the presentation. So that is the notes pen here below. So I have here the quick tips about Microsoft PowerPoint here. So first, use the notes pen to describe complex images, flowcharts, tables, and audio. So you can use the notes pen when describing images, flowcharts, tables, and audio. Number two, convert hyperlinks to the name of the site. Number three, use at least 30 points font size or above so that the text is readable, clean, and presentable. Number four, contain less than 7 points per slide. Use good color contrast so that your text should be readable and understandable to the reader or to the listener. Okay, so I have here when inserting hyperlink. So the hyperlinks are elements within electronic documents that link to another section in the document, to another document, or more commonly, so to an internet resource. So when you're inserting a hyperlink, it should be provided a title for the URL or document. Screen reading software is able to pull all the hyperlinks into an index table. It will enhance readability if the list of the hyperlinks in this table is informative rather than a list of long URLs or non-descriptive words such as click here. So I have here a steps in inserting hyperlinks. So number four, as you can see here in number four, that is the text to display. So above, as you can see, text to display, number four. Look at the arrow. So that is descriptive text is input here. So you can input the descriptive text you want to input. If you want the full URL visible on screen, you can add it here. Number five, as you can see the arrow number five below, that is the address. So the URL is to be pasted here, or you may choose the file you want to link to and you can select the OK button. Okay, so alternate text for images. So as you can see here, the graphics. So some of example of graphics are photographs, clip arts, figures, and charts, and etc. So it convey information and it provide an attractive appearance to documents. So of course, when you are presenting a presentation or report, you can use pictures or other arts so that your report or your presentation is easy to understand using any graphics. And of course, a screen reading software will detect the image or object in a PowerPoint document and will read the alternative text description. And the text description should convey the same information to the user that the graphic provides. So of course, when you are using in photographs, clip art, your message or your text description should be connected to the graphics or clip arts or photographs that you use. So describe the graphic concisely while conveying equivalent information. If your graphic is complex, always remember that you will need to add a longer description using the notes pen. Okay, so in figure 3, adding alternate text to images. So that is number 6, as you can see here in the picture number 6. You can see a picture here. So you can see a picture here, number 6. That is size and position dialog box. So you can modify the size, the style, and position of your image here. So when you're pasting a picture, you can modify the size, the style, and position of the image you want. So it is up to you. Number 7, alt text. As you can see here, the alt text. So you can input here an alternative caption for your image. So of course, when you have an image, you have the caption so that the reader or the listener can easily understand what you are trying to convey. So I have here the steps in adding alternate text to image. So I have here the 5 steps. So first, I will read the 5 steps. First, right click to the image and a dialog box will open. So number 2, select size and position to open the size and position of the dialog box. Number 3, select the alt text tab from the size and position dialog box. Number 4, input a concise description in the alternative text area. The alt text will be embedded in the image and will not be visible in the PowerPoint document. Number 5, click close. That is the step in adding alternative text to image. And I have here a video presentation of steps in adding alternate text to image. So just watch the video so that you can easily understand the steps, the 5 steps in adding alternate text to images. Okay, the next slide here is the grouping images. So number 8, as you can see here, number 8 in the picture, that is 2 or more picture at once. So before you group 2 or more picture as one, you have to hold Control K and click the image you want to group together. So meaning in one slide, you can put 2 or more picture at once. So before you can group the 2 or more pictures one, you need to hold the Control K and click all the images you want to group together. That is number 8. Number 9, that is the group dialog box. So that is the alternative way to group multiple pictures together. So you can choose either number 8, you can click the Control K, or you can go to group dialog box. That is the alternative way to group multiple picture. Okay, that I have here also the steps in grouping images. So first, select images you want to group by holding Control and clicking on the image. Number 2, under the Picture Tools tab, on the Format tab, in Arrange, choose Group. That is the step in grouping images. So I have also here a video on how to group images. So just watch the video. Okay, let's move on to the next slide, that is formatting tables and charts. So we are familiar about tables and charts. So you can see the tables and charts above the screen. So tables and charts are useful for displaying large amounts of data in an organized manner. So relationship in changes between data can easily be shown in the table or chart format. Also, the tables and chart created within PowerPoint using insert table or insert chart can be read more easily by screen readers than with those imported from Excel or Word. So to make a table or chart more accessible, provide a description of content and context in the notes pane, which is located below the slide. So we already know where the notes pane located, right? So below the slide. Okay. So in inserting table, so as you can see number 10, that is the insert tab, number 10. Above the screen of the PowerPoint. You can see insert tab. So the tab where all the commands for insertion are found. And then 11 here, you can see number 11, that is the insert table dialog box. This is where you can define your table. So you can choose how many rows, columns you want to put in the slide. So I have here the steps in inserting table. So there are 6 steps in inserting table. So I will read, and then later on I will present to you a video on how to insert table. Okay, first copy the original data from the Excel or Word document. And then number 2, select the insert tab from the ribbon menu at the top of the screen. Number 3, select the table icon on the insert tab ribbon. Then number 4, choose the number of rows and columns you would like to insert into your PowerPoint presentation. So by highlighting the squares in the table dialog box and press enter. So number 5, input your data accordingly into rows and columns. Number 6, input header row and column names to help identify data. So the step in inserting table is very easy. So here is the video in inserting table. So just watch the video. Okay, so let's move forward in inserting chart. So we are done with inserting table. So let's move on to inserting chart. So number 12, as you can see here, insert tab. So the tab where all the commands for insertion are found. So number 13, insert chart dialog box. This is where you can find the type of chart you want to use. So as you can see here, in the picture, there are different chart. Then you can select the chart you want, and then you can paste it to the slide. That is the insert chart dialog box. So I have here the steps in inserting chart. So first, select the insert tab from the ribbon menu at the top of the screen. Select the chart icon from the insert tab ribbon, and then copy original chart data from Excel. And then here is the video in steps in inserting chart. So just watch the video. Okay, the next one is, here is the steps in editing charts. So first, to paste the data, select Chart Tools, Design from the ribbon menu on the top of the screen. So you can see the information at the top of the screen. So may nakalagay na siyang mga names doon, mga chart, tables. So that's it. And then select Edit Chart. That is the step in editing charts. I have here the video in editing chart. So just watch the video so that you can easily understand. Okay, so we are done with Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Let's move forward to the Microsoft Publisher. So I am not familiar with Microsoft Publisher, but I am going to give my best about this. So Microsoft Publisher is a desktop publishing application from the Microsoft. So at first glance, it looks similar to Microsoft Word, but there are important differences. So take note, there is differences between Microsoft Presentation and then Microsoft Publisher. So in Microsoft Word, It is best for documents where every pages follows a standard pattern, while the Microsoft Publisher is more effective for documents that requires a lot of variety from page to page. Okay, so here's the step in making a new publication. So I have here a video. So as you can see in the picture, there are steps in making a new publication. And I have here a video presentation. Okay, so in steps in inserting text, pictures, and formatting in publications. I have here steps in inserting text, pictures, and formatting in publication. So first, click one of the text placeholders. So you can use F9, K to make the publication larger. So now the type of the text in the box. So you can type the text in the box. Number 2, double click the picture placeholder to insert a new picture. A picture formatting bar should appear. So as you can see here in the video, I have a video here in step in inserting text, pictures, and formatting in publication. So just watch the video and observe. Okay, so I think that's all. I'm so sorry for the noise. I hope you understand. And thank you.